It's top of the table clash episode today, and also we'll welcome back a player that we have been waiting on for a long time. He's finally back. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton, and yes, we have got one player back, and can you guess who it is? It's Pietro. He has come back, and my word, has he come back with aplomb. He's come straight into the team. Well, not straight away, but we've bedded him in the last few games, and he hasn't disappointed whatsoever. We had a very disappointing game against Leicester. Away from home, I suppose you can't grumble. Ennis being set away, and a beautiful finish there. He started his first game in a while, and he didn't disappoint. But we did concede a goal very sillily. I guess it's sillily? What's sillily? Very daft goal to give away, really. And 44 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes later, Michael Keane on it. So very disappointing to concede there. And then we had two massive victories. Pietro, him scoring. Let's see the goal, shall we? The first one he scores from the spot. Oh, what a joy it was to behold. Everybody screaming before Hull got one back, and then it was just all about Pietro after that. He gets us back in front with the ball over the top, and he just goes for a run. There he goes. It's as if nothing's changed. What a shot, in off the post. He wasn't even thinking about passing, and then we do get one more. Drummer with the assist, and Dembele with the half volley type shot. He's not disappointing either, and him and Pietro seem to be doing quite well together. But our friend's very happy to have him back, I can tell you that. And then we had a massive 3-2 victory against Middlesbrough. We were 3-0 up in this game. Disappointing that we didn't go on to score more, but 3-2 all the same. Ennis scoring, Fryn, Morley, and then they decided to come back in the last 10 minutes. So very disappointing to concede two late goals, but either way, a 3-2 victory. 21-20, a lot of attendances there, especially at home. We are getting the attendances at home, which brings us on to the next two games, which are at home. Sheffield Wednesday, who are lying in 19th position, and then we've got Fulham top of the table. A game really we could do with winning. It would be nice to win just to close the gap on them, because the table looks a little bit like this. We are 6 points behind Fulham. Swansea have gone and lost another game. When did they lose? They drew with Blackburn, but they've lost 6 games. They are now 2 points behind us. We have got a game in hand over them, which is a blessing in disguise, and we're not that far off from securing a playoff place, at least anyway. We are 20 points ahead of 7th spot. Playoff place is the minimum we want here, and to be perfectly honest, if we don't get to automatic promotion, I'd be very disappointed. But to win here, and we could see ourselves close the gap on Fulham, and then harass them to the end of the season. Right, let's jump into the game then, guys. It is Sheffield Wednesday at home. It's a game that we would expect to win. We're going to have Ribeiro in goal. We've got Drummer, Bejga, Colvin and Colwill at the back. Our usual back four, which is fantastic. We're going to have Luca, Morley and McCormick in midfield. Magatti playing just behind Fryn, and Pietro. I can't believe he's back. Finally he's back, and he's 3 goals behind Fryn now. He was quite a few goals behind, and he's pegged some of them back as well, but Fryn's also scoring. Dembele is scoring quite a few. Robertson's playing quite well. In fact, it's Ennis comes on. He scored 6 goals for us already, and I am contemplating letting this guy go as well, purely for financial reasons. He's worth over 3 million now. We could potentially let him go. He's on 10 grand a week, but we shall see what happens in the next season. But we will have to offload a couple of players though, or we just let go of some of these guys that are coming on loan, like Luca, Bejga. Well, Bejga's he's going anyway. Esbrand and Ike as well. So injury wise, Levitt, he's still got 4 days and so what have you, and Kearney, he's gone and got himself injured yet again, another 3 days. So it could be a case that Kearney is beginning to start to be a little bit injury prone without even playing football. I don't know what he's actually doing in his spare time, but I'm not going to ask. So with this in mind, this is the team. I'm not sure about Luca though. Luca can come into that position though, I guess. and I'm going to bring in Connor Nicholas. He's playing really well at the moment, so I'm going to play him there, but I'm actually going to play him as a Mazzella role instead. He's playing very, very well indeed. Leo, actually I'm going to bring onto the bench because he can play that anchor role there as well, which does come in handy sometimes. Right, they're coming away with the Dadasov, 7 in 29, that's not bad. Dow, Kevin Dow, no, Kieran Dow, okay, 4 in 16. Gilchrist, cricketer. Who else have they got? Jack Rolls, is that? 2 goals in 30. A player that I was actually contemplating bringing to the club, but financially we couldn't do it. They got Keita. Check Keita. Dawson, 44 and 35. So really we should do pretty well against these guys. Right, changing rooms then. Expect to prove a point. Absolutely love it, apart from one person. That's probably Pietro. Right, okay. As we get our first highlight through Sheffield Wednesday. That's Oakley Booth. What a name. Dow. As they're in the green and we're closing them down very, very well. And then we've just left a few to pass the ball very, very quickly. Don't bring him, foul him. That's a very good stop. That looked like a goal all the way there. And we were very fortunate to not concede. Very, very quiet half this one. A couple of minutes to go and it's half time. We've not had a highlight, which is very concerning. Right, Dawson with the goal kick. We've still got a little bit of time if we can get under it. It's a massive kick that was. Dow comes forward. We can't seem to get the ball off them. These guys are lying near the bottom of the table. It's a game that we should be absolutely winning by a long way. We just seem to be very, very tired. There's 2 players closing him down. We've got a player running onto Dawson. He panics, but he does manage to kick that ball a fair way, doesn't he? Keita on the ball again as we do win it back. Morley over the top. Frinn's not quite getting... Oh, he is getting there. Oh, he has played it. Well, he's zooming past, isn't he? Pietro wasn't quick enough to it, but Frinn is. Everybody's looking at Pietro instead, but Frinn, the young Frenchman, 19 years old, would you believe? 19 years old. And I mean, look at that. He just doesn't give it the side foot. It's a 1-0 lead. Thankfully, we have the second highlight of the game, and it's to our advantage. Right, 1-0. Right, okay. So we are Fulham are 2-1 up. Hull are giving a fight at least anyway, and Swansea are 0-0 as well. As long as they keep dropping points and we keep winning, we could bag that second automatic promotion spot. Swansea are 2-0 up. That's no surprise there. Right, okay. Nothing really happening once again. McCormick's on a yellow card. We're not going to risk him. We're going to bring Robertson in there, and them two can switch round. And he's still playing Mazzella, and you can go your ball winning or box to box actually instead. That'll do nicely. Luca's been very quiet, and Dembele to come on, I think, in place of Pietro. He's just a little bit tired, so we're going to give him a break as well. Last 10-15 minutes. Let's see this game out. 5 to go as Sheffield Wednesday have the ball, and they've scored. Wow, that was unexpected. I didn't expect that at all, really. His first goal of the season, it would be, wouldn't it? At the bottom of the table, and we're all over the place at the back. Absolutely all over the place, and I'm not happy about that at all. Demand more, quickly, come on. Really, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm going to go a little bit mad here. That performance was awful as we got Fulham coming up next, and it takes a massive hit. That does send the assistant. I'm not at all happy about that at all. That's very damaging. Swansea win. That's very damaging. We're back to level points now. I'm sure we are. We're back to third spot. Sheffield Wednesday are 18th in the table. We've probably just helped them get out of the relegation zone. But either way, that's very damaging, especially with Fulham coming up next. It's not what we wanted. We are now 8 points behind Fulham. I think Fulham are going to go and win the league. I think that's certain. As they beat Hull 5-1. They're easing through these games, aren't they? Wow. Okay, Fulham in a few days. We're going to have to try and rectify this, aren't we? So we'll see you guys in a few seconds. Welcome back to the University of Bolton. It looks very wet and 18 degrees. Very, very muggy indeed. But not here where I'm recording. It's bright and sunny. As you can see, I've got one white and one pink. Yeah, that's the sun. It's not that I've gone really, really pale. The side then, Ribeiro is in goal. We've got Equeme, or Ike at right back. We've got Bejka, Calvin, and Esbrand is going to come at the left back. Then we've got McCormick, Robertson and Morley in the centre, our usual back, our usual midfield, I guess. And Luca's going to go attacking midfielder. I think he's either attacking or he's a shadow striker. Then we've got Frin and Pietro up front. Laycock, they've got somebody 18 and 28. Okay, he's doing quite well. They got Harvey Barnes, 11 and 10. Wow, flipping it. Wonder how much he is worth. 20 million, 45 grand a week. It's not surprising, is it? Is that Liam Miller? Liam Miller from Aberdeen, is it really? Liverpool, Kilmarnock. Oh, Liverpool, okay. Fulham bought him for 1.9 million. That's not a bad deal at all. And he's got 17 goals already this season. He's playing really well. Somebody we like to invest in ourselves, actually. Right, I'm not going to go for anybody else because it's quite depressing. Schurz comes forward for Fulham as they're finding the ball and the gaps are very, very easy. And Miller, who is a standout guy, and that's why he's scoring that many goals. Wow. I think we're going to have to do some business there and see if we can get hold of him, at least anyway. As Robertson has the ball, Luca Morley over the top to Pietro. He's in goal. And, oh my word, he doesn't disappoint at all, does he? Pietro with the goal. I'm over the moon with that. Now let's hope we can hold on to it this time. It's a good ball over the top. Dinked it over. And Pietro's in on goal. And he's one-on-one. So if he shoots, he's more than likely going to score, but that's a wonderful goal though. All the same, he's between him and Frem. It's a fight to see who's going to be leading goal scorer, I guess. As McCormack goes off injured. Oh pants! Right, okay, we're going to bring Charlie Nicholas in. He's probably one of our better players. Where do you play him? We're going to have to use him as a Mazzella somehow. Right, okay, we'll use him there instead. He'd rather play up front, I reckon. As a pressing forward, he's deputised quite well up front. Now we've got full strength forward line again. It's quite nice and quite difficult team pickings, really. Who's going to be put into them two positions? Who's got the responsibility of scoring the goals? And to be honest, it's going to be Pietro and Frin every time, unless we want to rest them. And we have got very, very good backups to do that, and we give the ball away very, very easily. Ike should have done it a lot better than that. As Bejka passes it to Colvin. Colvin sprays it out wide to Esbrand, who's got acres of space, who then decides he wants to cut inside where everybody else is. That's better. No, he still wants to cut inside. Is he on cut inside or something or what? Just go down the line, and a wing back doesn't cut inside. You go down the line. Can we get another one? If we can get another one before half time, it could help us immensely. As the goal kick it's passed between the two centre backs, and that's a good ball over the top. Pietro's he tries to get there, not quite. He's still getting back to fitness, bless him, but he will manage it somehow, somewhere, somewhen, I guess. As Barnes plays it back to Doyle, and Fulham are at us again. Premiership outfit this is on mega bucks, well, more money than what we're offering. And Robertson's there, plays it back post, and it's over the bar. Just keep him there, guys. Just keep him there. That's all we want. We don't want him trying any other shots. Pietro comes forward, tries to get it, and he doesn't. And Miller just runs off with it. He's got loads of acres of space. He's going in on goal, and wow, that's a poor effort. Maybe we don't want to have a look at him after all. Right, that's half time. Okay, we're doing reasonably well. You know what? Players, just carry on. Excellent effort. I'm not going to change anything yet. I don't think I need to. But this white hand is getting very hello. But like a sock puppet. No, I don't want to do a sock puppet. If I do a sock puppet, I want to over drag and take the players off the pitch. Okay, that's going off rather a little bit of a tangent, but even so, Fulham still on the attack. No matter what I say or do, they are just sailing over. They're not being distracted, are they? I'm being distracted because I'm rather nervous. We need a win here. We have to win this game. It's a must win, especially after drawing with Wednesday, which I wasn't, which I don't suppose any Bolton fan will be happy about. As Ike Crosses it in. Robertson. Oh, it's gone in. It's disallowed. It would be disallowed, wouldn't it? How can that be disallowed, really? Honestly, come on. I'm having a look. Oh, he's offside at that point, I get. Yeah, alright, I'll let you have that one. I don't agree with it. Anyway, we've had that many goals scored that I have to look across the line to make sure the linesman hasn't put his flag up. And it's the players that should be doing that. Right, okay. Luca's having a disastrous game. I don't know whether to push him up to shadow striker. I might do that. Either McCarthy or McKenniff can come in. I'm going to bring Ennis in, actually. He can play up there. We don't need to attack just yet, as Fulham have the ball with Allsop, who plays it right, and they're playing it from the back. They're taking a leaf out of our book, as we don't get a tackle in there. McGinn, Miller, straight into the arms of Ribeiro. Just keep giving the ball to Miller. He can have it all day long, as far as I'm concerned. We're playing very well. Morley's absolutely playing a blinder, but he's absolutely knackered as well. As a few minutes ago, do we waste any time here? I don't think we do. I think that's game over. What a victory! Bolton 1, Fulham 0, and we're marching on. Pietro is man of the match. He comes back into the side. It's all about Pietro. I love the guy. Changing rooms, excellent effort. We love it. Absolutely love it. There's only one Pietro, and we've got him. Can't believe it. He's back on form. He just needs a sniff on goal and he'll put it in. 3 points ahead of Swansea again. We are now 23 points ahead of 7th spot Stoke, and with only 11 games left. God, is that much still? A lot of games is being played. 11 more games. Wow. Season can go on forever. How can we draw with Sheffield Wednesday and we do that against Fulham? Pot unhappy with the poor effort from Fulham. Sorry, Graham, but we beat your side. Revolt, Pietro inspires a Bolton win. Yes, of course. We'll just give him some of love in there. And Bolton make it 10 unbeaten. We're on a roll, guys. We are on a roll. And the wins just keep coming on. Conference, so send the assistants that. We don't want to see any conference doing us. They're going to give us a prize. The last game we lost was away to Swansea as well, ironically. But we're on a very, very good run. I'm just loving life at the minute. So we're going to play a few more games. Where do we come back to? I'm thinking around about Barnsley. They're 12th, Shrewsbury 18th. Maybe not there. Bristol City are always a good game. Bristol City and we could go Barnsley. Get Sheffield United. No, we'll do these two. The two Bs, Bristol City and Barnsley. Or actually, what we'll do, we'll come back to round about the Reading game, away to Reading. We'll play through March, and hopefully we'll be in a situation where we will be going for the top, and then we'll see where we're at there. But we'll come back to the Reading game. And we'll play Portsmouth as well, who are lying in 8th position. So everything and anything can change from here. So if you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Thank you.